Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Opening with the outro.
That's right.
That works for you.
Yes.
I can deal with that. Hey, good morning, everybody. And when I say everybody, I mean Johnny T and James Wald.
Good morning.
Well, good morning to you.
Well, good morning to you. Yeah.
So, yeah. So, it's good to be with you guys. We are, of course, here in the studio. We do have an announcement that will be coming up. We'll wait till a few more people get on here before we do announce that. But how's everybody doing? Marcus is he was trying to eat a poppy seed muffin when I called him. So he will go ahead and put yourself on there, Marcus, so people can say hi to you.
Mm-hmm.
So hi to Marcus.
Helps if I actually turn my mic on.
Hello.
Yeah, that you should do that. You should absolutely do that. So I'm gonna try to get in here so I can do the comments this way. Hey, if you're on, because it says more than just the two of you that have commented are on there.
Just the two.
You gotta put a comment on, or we won't know that you're there. We will be sure to say hi to you. And I think we're gonna have it's gonna be a little bit of a briefer live stream today than we usually do, because we have a lot to do.
Mm-hmm.
Carla's Angel.
Hey.
Good morning, Angel. How's everything going?
Good morning.
Things are good. Yes, James, the few and the proud, the ATO fan. Marcus, Johnny T says hello.
Hello.
I don't know why you're with the British accent. Holly Carter, good morning from Sapphire Falls.
Oh.
Hey, so it's noon. Why are you at the hotel? Go to the parks.
Maybe it's like hot.
She's probably like, I've been to the parks all morning, bro.
Yeah, right?
I came for breakfast now.
I came back to like chill.
Paul Winfield from the UK. Hello, mate. Jonathan
Hello.
Jonathan Rawlings. Good Saturday morning to you as well. Brad Phillips. Hey, looking forward to the announcement. Sandy Story, that would be the mother of Marcus. Erica says good morning. Good morning to all of you people, or good afternoon if you're on the East Coast. And Jordan, good morning from Georgia. Everything's going pretty good. That's great, Knight. Fantastic.
Wait, don't we have to say hey y'all to the people from
y'all.
Georgia?
Oh, it's storming, so they're having bad weather down in SoFlo.
So, no.
Yeah.
No.
No?
Just no. Please.
Katrina Lewis, good morning from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Roll Tide! Actually, go Gators, but, hey.
Actually, go Beavs.
Go Beavers.
Thank you.
That's right. Whatever you want. I mean, whatever works, right?
No, that's what works.
Afternoon from Jersey, Michelle Weintraub. She's in the South Jersey Shore.
Is she in the South Jersey Shore?
I don't know.
Are you
I don't
making
know.
up stories about
I don't
where
know.
people live now?
Listen, she just says good morning from Jersey. That's all I know. I don't know anything
so
other
then
than
why
that.
does she sound like,
Well, you're from Jersey and you sound like this, so I figure.
Oh my gosh, I sound nothing like that. Okay, let the games begin.
Yes,
it's
a tough crowd here in the studio. Shelly Trout, good afternoon to you. Henry rides bikes. Did you know that?
Henry?
Yeah, he does. He rides bikes.
Oh my gosh.
I'm assuming.
Okay.
I'm assuming that he does.
Yeah, okay. I didn't see
so
that.
Good morning, Henry. Sunshine Rivero. Hello from Fort Lauderdale. Go Panthers.
Hey,
That's
Lauderdale.
right. And Lozo.
I see Lozo.
Hey, guys. Go Spartans. They still have a team there? And what is that, Michigan State? Is that what that is?
Where?
I mean, their Spartans are all over,
Who?
but I think that's who he's talking about.
Yeah,
I don't
that's really,
know. Lozo, sorry I haven't been commenting, but I've still been liking, watching all the videos. Hey, listen, Lozo, I'm not talking to you until you post a new video on your channel. Evening from Glasgow, Scotland, says Gemma Redford. I can't remember. She's told us before.
Okay, it's not Glasgow.
Glasgow? She's pregnant.
And I'm the one that sounds like I'm from New Jersey. And you're all like,
hey,
Glasgow.
You
Where
don't
do we
even
live?
know.
Oregon. Okay, there you go.
Santa! Santa's here! I know him! Santa is here. Welcome, Santa. Good to see you. Sunshine Rivero says, I'm pregnant from Roma River, New Jersey. Do you know where Roma River is, Carla?
Congratulations, Sunshine. No, I lived in Forked River.
Why don't they just say forked?
Because it's Forked River.
But why?
Because it is. Do not ask questions. Just pronounce it properly.
Is Forked River anywhere near Tom's River?
Yes.
Well, I don't know. How would I know that? We have known each other over 20 years. We've been married for 20 years. I've never been to the Northeast, which you know. So how would I know that? I mean, I'm just saying. Yes, this is a Universal page, and we will be discussing all things Universal, but we have to get this out of the way.
Ajita, you're giving it to me. Okay, there we go.
Lozo, I haven't had the energy. That's your excuse?
Oh.
You haven't had the energy to put out a new.
Oh, no,
Oh, I'm
stop,
sorry. I didn't. I
stop. You
finished reading.
didn't
We just
see
had to put your
that.
dog down and your grandma. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. Maybe I should have read that before I gave you a hard time.
Yeah, I'm
We
so
get that, bro.
sorry, Lozo.
Jess
That's
D, good
hard.
morning, y'all. I was scrolling through the photos on my thing, and I saw the picture that we took when we met Jess there in Diagon Alley.
Yeah.
Yep. And so, good morning,
Oh wait, that's Jess.
Jess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm having a moment, evidently.
Yeah. And she said, I think, if I recall, she's from Texas.
She is from Texas. She's so nice. It was so cool.
But
to
yeah.
meet
So
her.
hey, welcome. You know what? I think we'll just make the announcement a couple of times. You know, 'cause as different people come in and come on. So here, I guess we'll just start with this. So we got pretty good number of people here, and just like I said, periodically, maybe every 20 minutes or so, we'll remind people. But here's our big announcement. I was offered a job in South Florida in Palm Beach Gardens, pastoring a pretty large church down there. And after a lot of prayer, we decided we are going to accept that position, and we are going to be moving to Palm Beach Gardens at the end of this month, beginning of next month. And so what that means for the channel is that we're going to be a lot closer. Carla needs her coffee, says Jess.
Carla needs a coffee. You are correct, Jess.
We've got orange juice. We've got orange juice and muffins that Marcus's family
Yes,
brought in.
Miss Sandy brought those in for us.
But yeah, it was very kind.
That was
But
so
getting back to what we're talking about, we've been talking about a lot of things, and I want to hear from you guys, some ideas from you guys, because Kyle Montana predicted it. He said he predicted on there that he thought that we were moving.
Yes.
And that is what it is. And it was not an easy decision for us. That was a hard decision. We have been in Oregon for a decade.
This has been the toughest decision I think that we've ever had to make regarding, a move. It's very, very bittersweet.
It really is.
Very bittersweet.
Thank you, Matthew. Shelley, we do not. We're in contract with a house there in Palm Beach Gardens. We close the 20th, as I recall.
The 23rd.
The 23rd.
Yeah.
And so, but it's been a thank you, guys. Thank you. Everybody's wishing us congratulations.
Aw.
Thank you. It has been, and we'll get to all your comments.
Oh
I
yeah,
promise.
there's like tons.
It has been a very difficult decision because, like I said, we have been here for a decade at the church, at Mona's Church here in Oregon. And, you have family, not biological family, but we have, our church family
We
is
have a
here,
church
and
family.
a lot of people that we're going to horribly miss. There's no doubt about it. But we prayed a lot about it, and we just felt that this was the direction that God was leading us. So when the offer was made, we accepted, and so that is the big announcement. We are going to be moving at the end of the month to South Florida, which is gonna open up some doors, hopefully, for the channel. And so we want to thank you guys for that. And so all of you guys who are congratulating us, Matthew, Johnny T, Jess D,
Thank you. Thank you
Lozo,
so much.
Krishna Gellett, thank you. Holly, thank you so much. Ann Jordan, congratulations. Paul Winfield says good luck. Yeah, yeah, that's right. Thank you. Brad, good things happen to great people. Thanks, Brad. Hey, appreciate that very much.
How
Katrina,
sweet.
congratulations. Angel, congratulations. Naylene Hilker, thank you. God bless you as well. It is a big move. Prayers for a smooth transition. We appreciate that. You just moved to Winter Garden last July. Excellent. Where from, Holly?
Hey.
Where did you move from? And while we're waiting on that answer, the hard part about this decision, the easy part was we're going to Florida, which is home to us.
Right.
That's where we're both
Right.
from. And Carla lived in West Palm Beach for 40 years, so this is really going home for her. That's the easy part. Universal's there. We're South Florida sport fans, so like big time Florida Panther fans, those kind of things.
Yes.
Go Gators. So those are all the easy reasons. It's a good church, all of these things.
Go Beavs.
The hard part is, like I said, just leaving, family here, leaving people here that we have, because it's a healthy church.
Yeah.
We've been thriving even during COVID.
Yeah.
The church has grown. We've paid off debt. It's just been a really good run here, and so that's what makes this a tough decision. But we are super, super happy to come down there. So with that thought in mind, I want to ask you guys a question. I want to just hear what you think about it, because. And I'm going to try my best to quickly set the stage for what we're thinking, and then I want to hear what you guys think. And I really do want your feedback, because we do the channel. for you guys. What I've noticed is that the bulk of people who follow us really enjoy the daily updates. So I think
Yeah.
that, the 2-3 minute videos that we do, try to do every day or anytime there's information, they like to come on and just keep up to date with the little things that are happening at Universal. But they don't so much, the bulk of my followers, really get into so much like the feature videos, the walkthroughs, or the the top fives. Now I know some of you guys and a lot of people do like the top fives, and those are the things that started the channel. That's what really started it to grow. But once we started doing the updates and the subscribers, just started coming and coming and coming. Like it took a year to get to 1,000, and then within 3 months we were at like 4,000 with the updates and things like that. So. One of the things we're talking about doing is continuing the daily updates, continuing weekly feature videos, but potentially on Friday, which is the day that I think I'll be taking off up there. I haven't picked that. I can pick whatever day. Is that potentially, doing like a live stream blog or vlog from Universal. Sometimes Carla will go with me. Sometimes maybe somebody else will go with me. Sometimes I'll go by myself. Maybe take Mia. Those kind of things. And I want to know what you think about that, because I don't know how many people. We're not daily vloggers. That's not what we do. We're not Tim Tracker. We're not, OEB, World of Micah, even Alex from Prince of Macedon. That's not the kind of stuff that we do. But we're thinking about adding that to the channel as an element. And I would like to know what you guys think about that. So while I'm waiting on those guys, Marcus, what do you think about that? Do you think that's something that would be worth doing, or do you not? And put yourself on there. Hold on, Marcus. You'll appreciate this. Dark Gwennison asks. Is Marcus going with you? If he wants, we do it. We'll have an extra bedroom. We'll put him up there for sure.
Correct.
But Marcus, what do you think? I'm just curious.
Well, I think you'll have quite the opportunity to do a lot more stuff based around what this channel was built on. Because you're going to be able to be a lot closer, and the time and energy to get over there is not going to be anywhere near as expensive as it is from Oregon.
Oh no, for sure. Let me read some of these comments here. A lot of people still just offering us a lot of congratulations, and we appreciate that so much. Kyle Montana says, "Congrats, family is forever, no matter where you go." Thank you, Kyle.
That hits my heart. That is who we are. That sums it up perfectly.
We already have a couple of families here who have already booked visits to come see us in South Florida and go to Universal. You guys have to understand something, and Marcus, you can attest to this. Even from the pulpit, I will reference Universal as like sermon points and stuff like that. Do I not do that all
the time? At least twice a month, if not more.
So everybody here in the church is more familiar in Oregon, is more familiar with Universal Studios than they ever probably thought they would or should be. And what's really cool is we've had a number of families have taken the vacation that we usually take and have gone back multiple times. Matt Miles and his family have gone 5 years in a row now. 5 years in a row. They said, I've heard you talk about this vacation so much. I'm going to go do it. We helped them get that done. And they were like, oh, I get it. I see. Because most people out here, you have to understand, most people's association with Universal is with the one in California, which is not nearly as good as the one in Florida. So they don't have a positive association with it.
Right.
Then they go to the one in Florida.
Well, plus the problem with the one in California is you're in California.
There is that. There is that.
Shots fired.
James Wald says, quite the move. Pack up the winter clothes and give them away. Right.
No doubt.
Yeah. Knight says, I live apart from a lot of family. I live in Georgia, and most of my mom's family lives in Texas and Mexico. Jess D says, I'm looking forward to the coverage on all the big Yeah, exactly, Jess. We could go to Mardi Gras and all the festivals and things like that. Absolutely. Holly Carter says she moved there from northeast Georgia, but originally from northern New York, near the border of Canada, where most of her family still is. And then Shelly Trout, it's awesome. Can't wait to see what you do with the channel. We can't either. See, Dark Winnis, and if Marcus wants to come with us, he certainly can.
Yes, he is.
Live stream. So James likes a live. What's that, Marcus?
I still can't afford it.
Well, hey, we'll get you there. We'll figure that out. We'll start the hashtag Get Marcus to Universal Fund.
That's
we'll
right.
do that. So James loves the idea of a live stream vlog from the park. And we did
We had so much fun doing that when we did the Christmas tree one.
talk about that because that's what I was going to bring up. But let's hear from you. That's the only time. Well, that's not true. We did a travel vlog one time when we flew down there. Remember when this last trip when we flew down with Mia and we met Ryan and Gabby there? You remember that?
Yes.
Yeah. And so that's the only other vlog of that sort that we've done. But talk about the Christmas tree vlog because it did get a decent view. We couldn't monetize that because of the
music,
the copyrighted music. But
right.
That was so much fun.
We had
So
a
you talk about
ball just, going from place to place, and they gave us that little map that you just purchased the map from any one of the shops, and they had these little like little stations that you had to go to view the Christmas trees. You had to locate them throughout the park, and then they would stamp the ones that you saw, and at the end you got this ornament that they customized for you, like they put the year and whatnot, and it was just so much fun. I don't think that we've had that much fun going to the parks together, without going on rides and everything else. Our prime focus was just going through and doing that scavenger hunt.
There's no doubt that was my favorite. That's my favorite video that we've ever made.
Yeah.
Over the top fives.
Yeah.
That was so much fun. And I think part of why I enjoy that, I think there's a number of reasons. One, it was kind of the first time that we did that, and
The maiden voyage.
it was cool to see you acting kind of like a host or a hostess, as part of that vlog. That was a cool thing. And I thought you did really well sharing that. I know you're very uncomfortable with that.
Yes,
Carla
yes,
is
I
an
am.
introvert, like you have no idea. But you did really good with that. And I thought, plus it was fun going to see all the different Christmas trees. And
the Christmas
it was
tree.
task oriented. You know what I mean? It's because
gorgeous.
when you go as frequently as we go, even here, multiple times a year, and the people who live in Florida and down there would be going plenty of times. It's not that it becomes mundane.
I think you get desensitized.
You do, and that can be an issue. And so when you had something to do like the holiday tree hunt, and by the way, I would highly recommend you do that every year. It was so enjoyable, even if you're not vlogging. It was still a great time, and the trees were amazing.
They were all amazing, and I think that it's not just limited to Christmas, like that holiday tree. I think they do scavenger hunts periodically throughout the year for different events.
They absolutely do.
worth doing, a lot of fun.
Yeah. So, but that's my favorite video that we've done. I've actually gone back and watched that one because I get to see you, and I do. I mean, and we also on that same video. That's when we did Bumblebee Man tacos.
Oh yes, we did.
Which I did not care for. And then you had the leftover Thanksgiving treat sandwich.
Oh yes,
which was
I did.
okay. Which wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. All right, let's get back to a couple of comments. Don't forget to show them some. Wait, let's go back there. Can I scroll up? I'm not being able to move up there, Marcus. Maybe. Yeah, go keep going up if you can go. Okay, come down slowly for me. Naylene wants me to collab with Rick's Flicks and Taylor from OI. Now, I know Rick. I've met Rick, talked with Rick a couple of times. I don't know Taylor, so let me know more about Taylor. Crispy369 says, "Hey-o!" Hey-o! And once again, Henry, while he's riding his bikes, he loves that idea of a live stream. But Henry, you shouldn't watch while you're riding a bike. But he could. Remember that commercial with the kid who's got his phone attached to his handlebars and he's riding his bike?
I feel good today.
I feel real good today. Yes. That could be
I
Henry.
love that commercial.
Henry rides bikes. That's
I
his
want to
thing.
know what kind of bikes Henry rides.
Yeah, because Carla's a big cyclist. So yeah, let us know. Kyle Montana, what?
No, I used to be a
You,
I
yeah,
haven't
but
been on my bike
you still have
yeah.
some pretty nice bikes.
Okay.
You've got a nice track, nice Giant, Kyle says, I think now that you're going to be local, it would be awesome to provide an avenue for your non-local viewers to live vicariously through you by going to the... Yeah, I think it's a great idea, Kyle.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the thought. That's kind of the thought process.
Yeah.
But what I don't want to be like a home vlogger. That's not what I want to be. But
Right.
more like Rick, I think.
Yeah.
He does that. But not exclusively that.
Yeah.
And so, we don't live in Orlando. It's still a 2.5-hour drive.
Yeah.
I've heard, and maybe if you live in South Florida, somebody can comment on this. I was told
the
that
rail?
they're building a bullet train, or there is a train that can go from South Florida to Orlando in like an hour. I don't know if that's true. I haven't done any research, but if there's something to that, let me know. please. Holly Carter, she thinks it's a great idea. Their community loves you. Thank you, Holly. We love you guys too. Absolutely, we do. James agrees with Kyle. Carlos Rodriguez, I'm reading the comments to catch up. It sounds like you're moving to Florida. That is correct, Carlos. I've lived in Miami my whole life, and growing up this close to the parks has been amazing. Thanks, Carl. We also lived in South Florida. I was born in Hialeah and lived there in my childhood. Carla lived for most of her life in the Lake Worth, West Palm Beach area. So we know what that's like, and we're excited to get back there. Donna Lafredo, longtime subscriber, is congratulating us. Thank you, Donna. And don't forget, okay, thank you, James, for that, for sure. Yeah, if you haven't, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, hit that. We appreciate all of that support. Holly, don't pack up all the warm clothes. Best record cold tomorrow morning start in the 30s.
30s?
In South Florida? That's
30s?
crazy.
Oh, my gosh. That is crazy.
Donna likes the live stream idea as well. They can be fun. Rapids is saying they advise to try to make it a time set a day if possible so that people can set aside. I will. I'd try to be consistent with that. Now you can get the annual pass since you're. We actually have the annual pass night. What we do, we've had them for, I don't know.
Years?
Yeah, 6 or 7 years now, I would think. And we block multiple vacations in the same trip. It's just It's
fantastic.
If you're going to go for more than 3 days, it's to your benefit to get the annual pass, unless sometimes they run a huge special for sure. But thank you for all the congratulations. Krishna Gellat says, I would love to see more of you in the parks. Maybe do some more food reviews at different restaurants since you and I agree on the best food in the parks. There you go.
Yes.
For sure. And everybody knows I'm a huge fan of the Big Pretzel from NBC Grill. Even Marcus knows that. And if he was on his cues, he'd put a picture. I literally brought this picture in just for you. This is my favorite.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, you can't see it.
Pretzel.
The pretzel. The pretzel at NBC. Oh, it's all right. It's okay. I think most people know. I'm doing this for Lozo just so he can comment on it because Lozo makes fun of me and my passion for the big pretzel. Marcus, it's really okay. It's okay, man. We're good. He's just like, it's got to happen.
It is
there
happening.
It is.
Woo!
That is my favorite menu item. Yeah, I mean, one of my favorite menu items at Universal is the Big Pretzel at NBC. It's so good, though.
It really is delicious.
It is so good. It is just so good.
It really is.
Krista, we have talked about doing more food reviews. It's kind of hard to do that when you only go there kind of like on a vacation. You know, we've posted, and they do reasonably well. We've posted the one at Mythos, at Jake's, and Hard Rock and Toothsome, and they've done pretty well. The one in Jake's didn't do well, but I mean, that's like a resort, so I get that. But of all of them, Jake's was pretty good, so. But we will do that. I should say I liked Jake's. I don't know that Carla was a huge fan of Jake's. What did you think of Jake's? We've been there a number of times. So.
Yeah, we have been there a number of times. It's good American food. You know, that's just the way that I look at it. And
even though it's themed around the South Seas, it's good American food. It is. It's called Jake's American.
Well, because that's what I get there. There's nothing else that's really appealing to me at that particular place. But I mean, what they do fairly well.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's how I would really describe them.
Okay, so Nailene is saying that Orlando Informer is OI and Taylor runs the meetups. Okay, great.
Okay.
Great. Thank you very much.
Sweet.
I knew you guys were moving. Thank you, Santa. Santa! I always have to do that. Definitely need to do an Orlando Informer meetup if you haven't. I have not. Oh, hey, Alex from Prince of Macedon Vlogs. We got a picture of Alex. I didn't tell him I was going to do this, but we're going to do it anyway. What's he going to do, sue me? Of course, it's sideways.
What the heck? I had it all perfect.
And now you don't.
No, wait,
what have you done?
They've got skills. Look at you guys.
Marcus, this is
like
the
hovering.
worst live stream ever.
I know. I had it all perfect. And now
there it is.
Okay, there we go.
That's when we were down there in November, right?
It was November.
And we got to meet Alex from Prince of Macedon Vlogs. We exchanged numbers. I got to tell you a cool story about Alex from Prince of Macedon Vlogs. If you have not seen his channel, you need to go subscribe to Alex. It's not just park stuff. It's not just it's not anything like that. He does go to the park. It's just random stuff. I mean, you'll get like a toy review. He posted last night the new roller coaster at Busch Gardens, the Metal Guanzi, I think is what it is.
It's at Busch Gardens?
Yeah, that's at Busch Gardens.
Oh my gosh, okay, I'm so dumb. I thought it was at SeaWorld.
Anyway, that looks super intense.
I don't know that I would be able to do that roller
Well,
coaster.
I don't think
I'm
he's
sorry.
ever going on it again. He
No.
was like, yeah, no.
Nope.
But if you have not, listen, go check out Prince of Mastodon vlogs. Alex, great guy. When we were down there, Marcus, check this out. Listen to this. We went down there and we wanted to meet him. We exchanged phone numbers and we kept in touch. We got down there. We got to meet him and hang out probably for a couple hours, just kind of walking through the parks. Just great time. He was able to get us kind of VIP seating at the Grinchmas show. We were literally, and they just moved that show into the Blue Man Group venue. We were in like the front row center, and Alex made that happen for us. So we want to thank him. Iron Gwazi, that's what
awesome.
it is.
Oh
Thank you
my
very
gosh.
much. Yeah. So yeah, that looked super intense. And Alex looked sharp. Did you see him? We had his like white pants, his button-up shirt. I was like, doing it, dude. Just saying. Lozo is currently filing a lawsuit, Prince of Mastodon Vlog. Well, you know, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You know, an Orlando Informer meetup is coming in June. We are going on the 4th. All right, Queen Bodica is going to be doing that. Knight says, does anybody leave the parks at 1 in the morning? Is that normal? Halloween Horror Nights, I would think. I mean, it's not generally open that late except during events.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of wondering. Like, how are
So
they
I would say
actually
no, that's
there?
not normal.
Just for the.
Listen to Lozo. Alex, sue him.
So him. This
Scroll,
probably looks better.
Scroll back up, so
sideways.
because right, that's probably there. No, a little bit more. Keep going. Right. Keep coming. Let's go from there, and see if I can catch on to it now. Yeah, I can. Carlos, the bright line is the train. They're extending up to Orlando. It's from Miami to West Palm. Okay, Carlos, any idea when that's opening or when that's going to be functioning? Krishna, I actually like the top 5s. That was what actually convinced me to book Margaritaville, and I'm so grateful for that. Ours too. Listen, to me, you cannot beat Margaritaville. There's better food. You can find better food. I don't think you can find a better restaurant that has the whole dining experience, that has good food, good ambiance. It's fun.
It is fun.
It's, you know, you can usually get in. Great stuff. We love Margaritaville. And so, yeah. Alex from Prince of Mastodon. Wait, we are moving. Yes, sir. That is correct, Alex. Carla, Todd, that's insane. I was born in Hialeah. Hey, in Palmetto Hospital.
Get out.
Bro, Carlos, I went to Amelia Earhart Elementary, Hialeah Junior High, and we moved before I would have gone to Hialeah Senior High. So, yeah, I mean, and I still keep in touch with all of my friends from down there.
Yep.
Now, I don't know how old you are, but I'm 53, so this was a while ago. And no, Knight, that's it. Oh, Knight, does anybody want to hear about the story about my dogs escaping my dad's house while I was in Orlando 7 hours away at 1 in the morning? Sure, go ahead, share that. That'd be cool. I'd like to hear about that.
Oh, my word.
Christopher Godick, what is your guys' favorite part of Mardi Gras? Filming vlogs about it, the update vlogs of people acting crazy. I mean, the food, I would have to say, is probably the best part. I've only been to Mardi Gras once, and it was years and years ago. We don't usually travel down there. So since we've been married, we haven't, have we?
No.
Yeah, we haven't done Mardi Gras.
Wait, like the actual Mardi Gras?
No,
or
he's talking
like
about
Mardi
at
Gras in
Universal,
the parks?
you know.
Okay.
I mean, I think the parade looks pretty cool.
It does look pretty
I
cool.
think it'd be fun to like to be on a parade float and throw beads at people. Do I need to clarify what I just said?
Oh, I'm sorry. At people.
Yes, at people. I wouldn't throw to people. I throw at people. If you didn't see, did you hear about what happened at Mardi Gras? At Universal?
With the woman?
Yes, this woman exposed herself to get more beads.
No.
I mean, what is wrong with people? And if you've noticed, the past week, just insanity. In fact, you go to like the past 2 weeks, just craziness. You had the 2 teenagers who were stealing catalytic converters out of the parking lot at Endless Summer, right? They got arrested. There was a fire. You had the woman who exposed herself.
Wasn't there something with a guy getting in a fight or something?
A guy spanked. Now, this was actually in October, but it didn't get reported until recently. A guy spanked one of the team members in the Bart Simpson's costume.
Oh, my gosh.
What's going on with people?
I don't know.
I mean, what is wrong with people?
They're
I don't get that.
crazy.
So I don't know, Chris. I think for me, if I was to go back to Mardi Gras, I would absolutely get one of the lanyards that offers you multiple food testings and just try all the different foods. And I think the parade, I think that'd be a cool thing to do.
Aren't a lot of the foods like seafood though?
Yeah, but not everything.
Okay.
Not everything. They have different things, and even some of like a lot of good desserts, from what I understand. So,
Okay.
he said as he took a bite of his muffin.
Hmm.
Santa, we always get the pretzel. My son loves it. It's great. That pretzel is trip goals every time. It is. And
It's
people
so
don't realize how
delicious.
good that pretzel is. Holly Carter, Central Florida, beginning in the 30s tomorrow. But SoFlo, see what she said there? SoFlo had falling iguana warnings a couple of times this year. Yep, we're familiar with that. Lozo says, for our trip, go ahead, Marcus, if you need it. We are finally going to NBC Sports Grill, so I'm finally going to try your favorite food of all time. Lozo, you will not be disappointed, I'm telling you right now.
Oh my gosh.
A little off topic, says Jess D, but thought it was funny. Last trip, I wore my ATO shirt, and so many people thought I worked there. That's great. I ought to make a new shirt. I ought to make a new shirt that says YouTube on it.
Yeah,
something in addition to
something.
That's hysterical.
All right,
That
I
is
realize I
hysterical.
have the wrong glasses on, so
Oh,
I
no.
can't read. I'm like,
Well, here, I'll keep reading.
yeah, you have to read today.
Johnny T, I would love to see you revamp all of your top reasons to stay at the different hotel videos. That's a great idea, Johnny. I do have
That would be
in
really
the
cool.
works is a 5 more because I do the top 5s, and then if I have another add 5 more. Remember I did the top 5 reasons Universal's better than Disney,
Yes.
and I did
yes,
a 5 more
the
reasons.
5 more.
The 5
Yep.
more video has done better than the top 5 video, which is surprising to me. So Lozo, yeah, he's gonna try that. Well, I got to find my place. Late to the party. Hello, everyone. Queen Amatista at Sapphire Falls is a hidden gem. I have heard that multiple times. I've never eaten there. We've actually never stayed at Sapphire. We've been there multiple times. It's the one resort. I just don't know that now that we're down there, we could go stay just to stay.
Yeah.
But when we come down from out of town, we always stay at one of the premieres for the Express Pass.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But Sapphire Falls is a beautiful place.
Yeah, we've never stayed there before, but we've talked about it.
Yeah.
And we've talked about it in the future. Like, wouldn't it be nice if we were there and not having to worry about the express passes and all of those other things? And now, hey, guess what? We'll be there and won't necessarily need to worry about express
That's right.
passes.
Yeah, we don't need that so much.
Right?
That's correct.
Right.
Henry rides bikes, and he also likes Margaritaville. So
Yes.
there you go. In addition to riding bikes.
Did we find out what kind of bikes he
We
likes
did
to ride?
not yet find out what kind of bikes. It's probably like motorcycles. I don't know.
You never know.
Donna Lafredo enjoyed our video on Mythos. We enjoyed the food
Oh
at
my
Mythos.
gosh, Mythos.
That's just phenomenal stuff.
I love that place.
Holly Carter, float riding is awesome. It looks fun. Any thoughts about cowfish? I will let you tackle this first. And this is for Donna. Donna wants to know what we think about cowfish.
Cowfish, when we initially started going to Universal, was like one of our favorite places to go. We really enjoyed a good burger there. I mean, always had really good food. Mm-hmm. And we have noticed over the past, how many years, like 3 years in a row, that it has just been not as good as it used to be. The quality has gone downhill. Now, in fairness, you do have the whole COVID thing, right? Mm-hmm. But even before COVID, we had noticed a decline. So for me, cowfish, I don't even anticipate going back there anytime soon. Like the next time, well, I almost said the next time we're there on vacation, yeah, or the next time we're there in City Walk, I don't see us going to cowfish. We'll probably give it a little bit of a break and then go back and test the waters again. But I was really disappointed.
Yeah, I would agree with you. The first, I think we've gone every year, except this past year we did not go. Or no, we did go.
We did.
And I would agree with every word you said. The past 3 times, it's just gone progressively downhill. And the service is always bad.
Yeah.
The service is always, it's not bad, it's just slow.
We just anticipate that, though.
Yeah, so I know that kind of going in.
Right.
But I'm not picky at restaurants. I'm not picky at all. This was the first time in Universal that I've ever sent food back, right? Have you ever seen me? How often do I send food back?
You have never sent food back since we've been married.
It was
this
horrible.
was the first time that I have ever seen you do that.
It was
It was
just
that
awful.
kind of bad. It was gross.
It was not good. And and they comped it and brought out other things. So
Yeah.
they were great. They handled that beautifully. But I think it really depends. I mean, if you're going to go there and get a burger, and there's it's hard to mess up a burger. So I like the Rise and Swine, and Mia always gets the burger with the peanut butter and everything on it. But to me, they've gotten rid of some of their better items.
That hoisin burger was really incredible, and it's not on the menu anymore. Yeah. But even like my go-tos were kind of, there wasn't anything like exciting about them. They were just mediocre, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
I feel I don't know. I feel like I'm being kind of hard on them, but at the same time, that's really what the experience was like for me. So
here's what I would say: the best burger is probably at Mythos. Mythos has a phenomenal hamburger, but so does Hard Rock, and so does NBC.
Yeah.
And so to me, unless you're looking for a very specific burger, I probably wouldn't go to Cowfish. But that's just because the past 3 times it hasn't been good.
Right.
First 3 times it was great. I mean, it really was.
Yes.
I did a quiz yesterday asking of the following which of your go-to restaurants in City Walk, out of Cowfish, Margaritaville, Toothsome, NBC Grill, and Hard Rock. What do you think won or is winning with 200 votes so far?
Say that again. Cowfish, Toothsome, NBC, Hard Rock,
and Margaritaville.
And I'm just guessing where they are in the standings. I would think that Hard Rock was up there.
Okay, no. Toothsome is number 1.
What?
Margaritaville is number 2.
Wow.
Cowfish is 3.
Okay.
NBC Grill 4. Hard Rock 5. And then a lot of people, or a handful of people,
really
commented or sent me something saying you should have put Big Fire in here.
Oh yeah.
And Big Fire was great the last time we went.
It really was.
It was exceptional.
It really was.
And you guys, if you haven't been a part of the quizzes that I've been putting up there, and it took me forever to figure out how to do it. What you want to do is you go to the homepage there at All Things Universal, and if you click onto Community, it will take you right to the quizzes, and you can be a part of those quizzes. Now, there's no monetization or anything but it's stuff to keep the people involved and engaged in the channel.
And just to clarify, because this is not a reflection of my palate, my Hard Rock guess was just like, what is the most popular thing that people will go there for? Because me and Hard Rock, I kind of like kind of.
Okay, Marcus, can you scroll back up a little bit for me, if you would?
Why can't you?
I don't know. Something's wrong with the mouse in here. Keep going. Sorry.
It doesn't need like
all right, that's good.
Charging maybe.
I don't know. Any thoughts on Cowfish? Yeah, there is a train. It's not running yet, says Shelly. Thank you very much.
Oh, sweet. Okay, so it's in the
Knight
works.
says he was at Westgate Hotel. My dad's neighbor calls him, hey, your dog is on the street. My dad knows that we have many warnings from AC, and my dad takes pillows and blankets from the hotel. And we're going to get the rest of that story. Keep coming down for us, Marcus. No, I got it. Fellow racer, I don't know. I'm new here, but this is one of my favorite channels already. Hey, thanks, man.
Hey.
Appreciate that very much. If you missed the announcement, we are actually moving to South Florida. So at the end of this month, so that is the announcement. We are headed Florida bound. So the channel's only going to do better. Queen says there isn't a lanyard this year, but there are food gift cards which do not expire.
Oh,
okay,
cool.
That's great with different options there. And so far, her favorite is the ube ice cream, sweet potato. Oh, that sounds like something you'd be all over about.
That sounds
sweet potato
delicious.
ice cream.
Yep. I think the Queen and I would hang out.
I think
and
you'd hang.
Really, yep, we would love food together.
Queen's been a faithful subscriber for a long time. Kyle Montana, there's a video on another channel that is really hard on Ametista. I've stayed at Sapphire several times, but never tried it. I've only heard good things. I think I heard the Diz, like when it first opened, gave it a pretty bad review. But you got to give restaurants more than one shot. Certainly after they first open.
Yeah.
Henry rides mountain bikes.
Hey.
There you go. Thank you, Henry.
That's fun.
So Knight
He
finishes
needs to come out here to Crater Lake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Knight's dad books it to the car. He's sleeping in the back of the car, worried that the dogs are going to get taken away because they're dog terminators. They destroy everything that is not us. 8 a.m. he wakes. We'll get back. We'll finish it as he keeps going.
I want to know what kind of dogs he has, too.
Sapphire Falls is beautiful, relaxing, comfortable, and so easy to get to and from. Still on the boats, but a resort on the smaller side. It's so perfect. The only knock I have on Sapphire, the only reason we don't stay there is because, generally speaking, for another $50, maybe $100, depending on the time of year, but from somewhere between $50 to $100, I can stay at Royal Pacific and get the express pass with it.
Yeah.
That's why I don't stay at Sapphire. And so if I'm not going to stay in one of the premieres, I'm going to stay at one of the lower tiers. And so whether it's Aventura or Dockside or Cabana Bay or something, but I'm not going to pay that higher end for Sapphire Falls and not get Express Pass. But it is absolutely a beautiful resort.
But I think, like I said, it's a different. But your glasses are crooked. It's a different.
It's my head. My head's crooked. It's not my glasses.
I didn't want to say anything, but yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, glasses are crooked.
What?
Yeah. No, you made them.
All
crooked
right,
again.
so just
there we go. But I think it's going to be a different ballgame now, being local. Or,
Oh
or
yeah.
semi-local,
There's
I should
now
say.
we can stay there because the notion of Express is not as necessary.
Yes.
Johnny T, also longtime subscriber and faithful watcher. Tell us a bit about your timeline with the big move to Florida. When is your last day in Oregon? My last Sunday is the 27th of this month, so what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Oh my gosh.
And my first Sunday at the new church called Church in the Garden, there at Palm Beach Garden, citg.org, if you want to check that out, is the first Sunday there in
April.
And so that's the
gosh.
timeline. It's been a whirlwind, I'll tell you that.
For sure.
You're welcome for answering that question, Donna. What did you order that I sent back? I had the Bergushi, right? Didn't I send back the Bergushi?
Yes, you did.
I think it was the Bergushi that I
gross.
sent back, and it was just not good. It was horrible, in fact. Is Mia excited for the move? That would be no. That would be a big fat no. Mia has lots of friends here. We're moving my daughter at the end of her junior year in high school, so she'll be a
Right.
senior, and so she's I think she's happy to be close to Universal and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
she's she more cares about her friends
friendships,
and like I said, we've been here most of her life,
Right.
and so I think Oregon is more home to Mia than Florida is.
It is
And
for
so,
sure.
So
But
I think there's that.
she's also finding things to get happy about.
Yeah.
Finding things to become active in and to participate in, and so there's some happiness.
Yeah. Carlos, thank you for this. Is what I was looking for. From what he's read, 2023 is the projected opening date for full service to Orlando on the Bright Line. That's what it's
Oh
called.
wow,
From what he's heard, South Florida will have a direct pipeline to the parks. That's awesome.
that's fantastic.
So imagine Friday, you get the day off, go get on the train, boom.
Yes.
I love that idea. Thank you, Carlos. Appreciate that. Very, very much.
And cue my stretch.
Yeah. Queen says Vivo Italian restaurant in City Walk is yummy and not overly expensive. We've been to Vivo. It was all right. But Carla's Italian, so we don't like to eat Italian out a lot. So that's just it's not a place we go. I've heard I've never heard anybody say anything bad about it, so.
Well, you've had within
Well,
you have
with you,
within your
other
house,
than you.
but other than me,
you,
yeah.
everybody else seems to like it.
No.
So do you follow the Pew 2 as well? Nay, I don't. I don't watch a lot of Universal YouTubers.
No.
I watch some, but I don't watch a lot. Like I used to. What got me into it was Tim Tracker. I used to watch him all the time, like daily, but I don't anymore. My favorite YouTubers are, and they just change. I mean, they really do. But I really like Alex, Prince of Macedon. He's probably my favorite right now.
Yep.
Because it's just such a variety of stuff.
Yeah.
World of Micah.
Yes.
Is another one of my favorites. And these guys aren't exclusively Universal.
No.
But if you want just great content, you can't beat Rick's Flicks. I mean, the guy is a whirlwind of information. It's always great content.
Yep.
So he's a great. I've heard of the Pew 2. I do know who they are, and I think they do some really great stuff. They're kind of like us in that they don't live there. They do vacations and they plan, and it's a couple, and very likable people, very friendly. But I find when I watch people that do similar stuff, I kind of like, why do people watch me? Because this is kind of boring. You know what I mean? I kind of think that, and it's like I don't. So, but I think they have great content. So I would say that, and Aileen, I think they're excellent YouTubers. I would certainly encourage anybody.
What about Roy and Brennan?
To follow them. Oh yeah, Oyb.
We love to watch them.
Yeah, OYBY. As far as a daily vlogger, probably my favorite.
Yeah.
For sure. Donna likes NBC Grill, or she puts NBC. Yeah, NBC. We like it too. We were there. That's the last restaurant we went to. We had the brisket. You had the brisket.
Yes.
And I had the brisket sandwich.
Yeah, that brisket was really good.
It was good. Yeah.
It was very good.
Santa ordered the Big Blue for my son. Oh yeah, because he's a burger. He loved it and said it is his favorite. At Toothsome. Oh my gosh, it's Marcus. You would like this.
It's amazing.
You got to go back, watch my review from Toothsome Chocolate. No, not right now. But it's a hamburger. It's kind of open faced with mashed potatoes and gravy, a slice of meatloaf and cheese. That'll change your life. That's how good that hamburger is. You don't care.
No, I'm just thinking how I'd eat it.
Oh,
Right? The processing, I can
picked
see
it.
it.
I cut it in half and ate it. It was amazing.
The wheels
I
were
love that.
turning.
Santa, I'd love to know what did your son think of it. He said it's his favorite. So yeah.
Oh.
Carlos, I think it'll be a hit. The drive isn't too bad, but parking fees,
Yeah.
fatigue from driving a car, and safety might swing a good percentage of people in favor of choosing a ride, a train. I agree. I would do it. If you guys know me, you know what restaurant I voted for yesterday. Yes, he likes toothsome. Yes, we know, Lozo. We are aware. Lozo has been a follower of ours since like the beginning.
Day one.
Since like day one.
Yep.
Type of dogs, pit bull mix and a boxer. Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh.
Adam, I can agree with that. We only stayed at Sapphire Falls when it was extremely cheap in the during COVID. Yep. And it's nice to see some of that going away. You know, it really is. It's nice a sense of normalcy starting to come.
Yes.
In fact, today here in Oregon is the first day
No masks.
we are officially no masks now.
Yeah.
Inside. That's just today. In Florida, that's been like a year.
Forever. Yeah.
It's been since the beginning.
But walk into Safeway without a mask today. That's going to be weird.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you can't do anything inside without a mask
No.
prior to today here in Oregon, and now you can. Naylene from Royal Pacific Resort. It is really easy stroll to Amatista for dinner. Yep, we tend to eat there even when we aren't staying at Sapphire. Yeah,
Well, we
we
need
got
to
to go
check
there.
this
We
out,
have
yeah.
to check that out. Alex from Prince of Macedon. Amatista is really good. I've only eaten there twice, though. My only knock is a small menu. Okay. But that can be a good thing, too, sometimes.
What kind of cuisine is it? I'm
don't-
assuming.
I'm going to guess some kind of an American fare. I've seen a couple of reviews, but not in a while.
Okay.
So Alex, Alex or Naylene, yeah, let us know. What kind of stuff do they have there at Amatista? Well, it is coming up fast, Johnny. You have no idea.
Yes.
Donna will be staying at Dockside in a 2-bedroom suite at the end of April. We've done that.
Nice.
And you'll be very
yeah.
happy. The suite is nice.
Yep.
Holly Carter, true, Sapphire Falls needs to be a premier. It does from the quality of the hotel, but if they continue to do that, then you're going to have so many people with Express Pass, it will limit Express Pass.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, shucks. I don't know what I must have said something nice about Al. Oh, I probably said he was my favorite YouTuber.
Aww. Oh, wait. I just saw something
Okay.
about it. I'm picky about Italian, too. Vivo is just okay. I agree.
Where do you see that?
Naylene.
Where do you see the comment?
It's right
Oh,
there.
I got it.
Hello.
Queen says, oh no, Kyle says, and we missed one. Kyle says that, hang on. Okay.
No, you're right.
Alex said, I did the same thing. I moved to Florida halfway into high school. I hated it at first, but eventually fell in love with it. And
I hope that's the case for her, too.
I think it will be.
Yeah,
Kyle,
I really do.
Yeah, I think it will be. Kyle says he'll have to give Amatista a try. He agreed Diz was hard on them given the situation. That was, yeah. I mean, they were brutal. But I think they had to wait like over an hour for food, and there was like nobody there.
Oh.
And then the food was just okay. But this was like the day it opened.
Oh, so, okay. All right.
I mean, it was early
Give
on.
them a little grace.
Yeah. Strongwater Tavern says Queen at Sapphire Tapas Restaurant, and it won #1 restaurant, I think, on TripAdvisor. So good food. Okay, but good.
Oh.
Naylene, yeah, picky about Viva's just okay. Aw, shucks. I only watch Rick and you. Hey, thanks, Santa.
Aw.
Santa, you're the only person I'll allow to bring me presents on Christmas. I'm just saying.
Oh, my gosh. Did you just go there?
Well, it's Santa Claus. Never mind.
Santa.
Henry rides bikes. Do you think you'll ever try the VIP tour? I did it a few years ago. It was probably the most fun I'd ever. Sure, I think we'd give it a try.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? Yeah, I
think
mean, I
that'd
know it's a
be
little
fun.
pricey, but yeah, I would
Yeah.
do it. Santa Claus, the brisket is good at Amatista. Oh, I like brisket. So yeah.
hello.
Adam Cordell, I commented this on another video of yours. The intro music you use for your channel makes your brain make that connection when you're in the parks. Hashtag proprietary. Hey, listen, nobody's ever made me take it down. It's actually from the Islands of Adventure CD
Yeah.
that you could buy. I think it's called Port of Entry or something like that. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's like, yeah,
Yep.
that's what it is. Knight, I remember I came out of the Jimmy Fallon ride and Rick's Flicks was in Islands of Adventure. Oh, well, I would rather meet y'all over him. Aw,
Oh.
thanks, Saint. That's pretty sweet. Lozo, at Cowfish, did you get the basic All-American Bergushi? Because if so, I definitely won't get that. I don't know.
I think that's what you got. It was just,
Awful.
yeah.
It just was not good.
Mm-mm.
I mean, I ate one bite and I was like,
What is it?
I'm
It
not
had,
eating
like,
this.
smelt on it.
It
or
was
s-
just
I mean,
whatever it
just
was horrible.
really kind of
It was just not a good
gruesome.
menu item. Again, but we've said forever the best sushi is at
Royal Pacific. The
is at
Orchid
Royal
Lounge.
Pacific. Kevin B, you missed the announcement. What happened? We are moving to South Florida. That's the big announcement. So we're going
Yeah.
to start doing more daily vlogs and things like that, as well as have greater access to the channel. So that's what it is. So you really didn't miss too terribly much. Let's see. Lozo, my first day without mask in school is Monday. About time. Good job. And I think Lozo's
Hey.
in Massachusetts, as I
Yeah.
recall. James, same here in British Columbia. Second day of no mask mandate. Yeah, good on you. I'd say it's a Caribbean cuisine, is what Queen says.
Oh, yum.
Okay,
I like
yeah,
that.
see that
Yeah.
would be good. I tried the 60 South fish. Was it good?
Where are you saying? Well, I can't read it.
Alex.
It's just like so far.
Ho ho ho. Thanks, Kevin. Thank you very much. Todd, have you ever gone to Cedar Point? My family is considering going there after our 7-year in a row visit to Universal. We have not. I have
would
not.
love
In Ohio,
to go
right?
to Cedar Point. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We get asked that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
However, after Velocicoaster just whipped me around for a loop, I'm like wondering if I could survive Cedar Point. Like, maybe.
So, let me ask you guys also. I haven't really asked you this, but do you guys like the quizzes? Because they're easy to do. I mean, you just put them. I mean, it takes no time. Here, I'll create a quiz right now and show you how easy. Well, no, we're live. I guess that'd be kind of rude.
Yeah, wow. I'm like, what do I have to do? Like play elevator music while you do your thing?
Dun, 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 dun.
Stop it. That was so weird. We had Unimind there.
Okay.
Ipanema.
Yes.
Yes.
We heard it last night. We went out to dinner with your parents and
Yep.
and some other people, and we heard that.
Yeah, I actually used that one in the show once.
Jonathan Rowling says, my wife is trying to talk me into a breakfast at Broomsticks. I am hesitant. Oh, I would do it. It looks great. Isn't that where you get where they roast the tomato and?
Yes, it's
Yeah.
a full English.
Yeah, I would absolutely do it.
Yes.
I think it's pricey, but yeah,
It
why not?
looks really
do it at least
good.
once.
Yeah. Try it once.
Henry rides bikes, and he lives an hour from Cedar Point.
Hey.
It's a gorgeous day in San Diego today, or South Dakota. I don't know. South Dakota or San? That's probably South Dakota, right?
I would think South Dakota. Yes, okay, but gorgeous in South Dakota does not equate to a warm, sunny day, does it?
It might today.
It's March
Okay, but
in South Dakota.
let us know the weather in South Dakota, what the temperature is. Okay, there's a real bad debate going on here in Oregon. So
It's 20 degrees and overcast.
oh, he says it's not warm but sunny. Okay, so it's cold.
Okay.
Nailene, we're at Universal. We are a Universal family, but my son has been asking to go to Hollywood Studios, but the other park is so expensive. Oh, yeah, no doubt. But you got to go. I mean, we've even talked about when we go down there. I want to see Galaxy's Edge and all the new stuff at Hollywood Studios.
Yeah.
You can, but it is. You're going to wait in line and you're going to pay.
Mm-hmm.
There's no doubt about it.
I'm not so big on the Star Wars thing, but I mean Star Trek is more my thing. However, yeah, that's right. That is right. Live long and prosper. However,
Okay, Kevin B says it's 5 degrees in
gosh.
South Dakota today.
oh my gosh, what are you having, a heat wave? Okay. Good night.
What's the
There's
temperature?
no
It's
way.
5.
It's $5.
Oh my gosh.
$5 foot long.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No, but I think just seeing Galaxy's Edge would be really cool. I'm interested in Pandora. I hear that is like really an eyeful, just to take in. And then I love going to Epcot.
Yeah. Well, listen, the channel's All Things Universal Orlando. It's not going to be All Things Orlando. I mean, it's just too much. I know other people
You're not
do
going to
that.
drop the All Things Universe.
No, because listen, I'm going to try to do one thing good.
Yeah.
And one thing right.
Yeah.
If I added, it's tempting to add Disney to it. First of all, I don't know Disney the way that I know Universal.
We could get to know.
I don't want to get to know Disney the way, because it is expensive.
know,
It
honey,
would
I'm
certainly
teasing
broaden
you.
the audience. There's no doubt the
Yeah.
subscribers would become larger and things like that. There's no doubt. But no, I'm just going to stick with what I do and just try to keep doing it and improve on it. price per hour in Disney is too ridiculous. Yeah, there's no doubt. It's in the high 20s in Georgia today.
Oh my gosh.
Now, somebody saw Kevin, I think it was, he's only been to Universal once, but he's absolutely addicted. It's just pricey to get there. Sure. Yeah, I get that. Carla, Knight wants to know, have you ever gone to the Star Trek experience before it closed?
No, I never went to that. And where was that?
Well, I don't know. Let's ask Knight. He would know.
Okay, so spill Knight. I need to know where this was and why did I miss it?
I don't know.
Oh.
There was somebody had asked a question up here that I missed too. You can make a second channel, All Things Walt Disney World.
Mia.
Mia's, go ahead.
That is what Mia wants to do. She totally wants to go crazy Disney. But that would involve me having to do it with her. And I don't know that I'm down for that. I mean, I would definitely think about it. But yeah, she loves Disney.
James Wald says, hey, $6,000 for 2 days at the new hotel. What's not to love? This is, you know what? Here's what I would say to Disney. That kind of a park, that kind of a magic. I mean, it was my first,
Wait,
aha moment. Hold on.
what new hotel? What is this?
I don't know. They're building that Star Wars hotel.
Oh, okay. So this is a Disney thing. I'm like, what are we
Right.
I totally missed.
Well, what I'm getting at is you shouldn't have to be rich to go to Disney.
No.
And you do. You have to be rich now. I mean, you can go to Universal. You don't have to be rich. Any family can, even a lower income family, can save over the course of a year and afford to even stay on site at Dockside and go to the theme park and reap some nice benefits.
Yep.
And I love that Universal does that.
I like that
And
too,
Disney
a
needs
lot.
to take on that and do the same thing.
Yeah.
They don't have to, though. They don't have the Galaxy Star Cruiser.
Yeah,
is what the-
I've been watching some other YouTube channels on it, and it just does not look very good.
Really?
Really. It's getting a lot of bad reviews already.
Well, Disney's getting killed with the new Fast Pass system. I
Yeah.
mean, that's a big F. It's impossible because there's so many people. I say it all the time. When you go to Disney, and listen, I like Disney as much as the next person. It's fine. But you are paying thousands. If you're coming from out of town, you are paying thousands and thousands of dollars to wait in line.
Yep.
That's what you're paying for.
Yep.
And to me, no thanks.
No.
It was in Las Vegas, said Knight.
Oh, no,
okay.
because we've never gone to Vegas. I mean, we just went there for we went to the airport.
Yeah, it originally opened in 1998, underwent a major renovation in 2004, closed in 2008, and was scheduled to reopen with the launch of the new movies, but then in 2011 they had lost the license. So.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that stinks. I would have loved to have seen that. Did you go to that night? That's what I want to.
I thought you were talking to me, and then you said Knight. You looked at me and said, hey, did you go to that night? I was like, okay.
No, I went to it during the day. Yeah.
Dumb. Okay, Donna Lafredo says she's going to take the Amtrak train to Orlando.
Oh.
Donna, remind me where you're from. That's something that'd be fun. I think that'd be a good thing. I know it'd be long, but I think that'd be a fun thing to do.
No driving.
Yeah.
Just kind of everybody
I
chills
know.
out. Yeah.
I think it'd be great.
Yeah.
Well, we think about it. If we're not going to visit my parents, we don't drive. We fly into Orlando. We take an Uber to the resort, and we take the water taxi to and from
Everywhere. Yeah.
You don't need a car. They've made it great.
Yep.
Kevin B says, for 3 healthy adults, is the walk from Cabana to Sapphire to grab the taxi worth it? You know what? I would say this, Kevin. Here's how I'm going to answer your question. Yes and no. Yes, it's worth it because the water taxi in and of itself is a fabulous experience.
I love the water.
The water taxi, and I have some reviews. I don't have one from Sapphires, but I have some from Portofino and from Royal Pacific, just the water taxi trip, and you get to see kind of what that's like. That's a wonderfully relaxing time, so it's worth that for that. If you're going there to try to save time, no, I wouldn't. I'd probably just take the bus from Cabana Bay if you're looking to get to the park in a hurry. That's the route that I would take. And they just revamped the bus loop. And so the bus loop's supposed to be pretty nice. But usually, like I said, we're staying at one of the premieres, so we have taken the buses like from Dockside multiple times.
Yeah. Yeah.
But and Universal has arranged travel beautifully.
Their transportation system is
it's phenomenal.
ideal.
The Queen says the reservation system to keep the number of pass holders down versus day trippers is keeping me away. Yep, I get it. Yes, the Disney Star Wars Hotel. I hope
Okay,
Universal keeps
yep.
it that way. Disney is getting crazy. I think they will. It'll be interesting to see what Universal does differently once Epic Universe opens. That could change some things. You might see some big crowds and some, but there's one more park for people to go to. But I do expect prices to continue to rise so they can make up from COVID, and I don't begrudge them that at all.
Right.
Annual passes just went up, but not ridiculously. Considering that for 2 years consecutively now, Universal has lost billions of dollars. They've got to make this up.
Right.
It benefits commerce. It benefits employees. It's part of overcoming COVID. I mean, it's just how it is. So save more. I don't know. Kevin B. Correct, Todd. It is much more approachable park and just a wider audience. That's correct. Alex from Prince of Macedon. I've seen a few YouTubers actually get upset if you call it Star Wars Hotel. Well, that's why it's an All Things Universal page and not, All Things Disney, like you were suggesting. Adam, Kevin B. Buses run far more frequently than the water taxis. Sometimes it's not a bad idea to take a taxi back over to Sapphire than walk across the street. Yeah, I agree. I think what I would do in that scenario is take the bus to the park and then take a water taxi to Sapphire Falls and walk to Cabana Bay.
Yeah.
You may be tired, but I think that's what I would do.
But you get to relax a little bit on the boat on the way back to the hotel, and then
At the end of the day, the water taxi is a very
really
nice thing to do. It is. Kyle, Montana, Disney has gotten so big that they truly think they are above the supply demands of their customers in terms of price point. Anyone who knows business knows that it's almost never true.
Yep.
That's true. Adam Cordell's going there, bus, coming back, taxi. Yeah, I think I agree. Queen, when I moved to Florida, we had full annual passes, minus water parks, $250. A family of 4 could afford to go. Now it's $1,300 with no guarantee you can get into the park. Exactly right.
That's ridiculous.
And even if you can get into the park, you have to plan so far in advance. If you want to get on a major attraction. It used to be you could go to Disney, to the Magic Kingdom, and waiting in line, you could do a lot of what you wanted to do. You cannot do that anymore. You just can't because the standby lines are just entirely too long. Just can't do it. The Couch Potatoes, 13. I'm going to Universal for the first time next week. Your videos have been so helpful in the planning process. We'll be staying at Aventura. Can't wait to go. Love Aventura. I love that hotel.
That was a nice hotel.
The tech savvy nature of it. It's compact. It's not a resort, so it's tight. It's right there. I do suggest you walk across the street to Sapphire and take the water taxi. Do that. Don't take the bus from Aventura.
No.
Walk right across the street to
really
Sapphire
close.
Falls and do that. Night, my family has agreed to stop going to Disney after them making less quality rides like that Spider-Man. Yeah, I've heard they're getting killed on all this stuff. They really are.
Oh, wow.
And way overpriced. And Disney Genie is a scam. The Star Wars Hotel is $1,000 a day.
What?
Why should you have to be rich to enjoy that?
No.
I think that's wrong.
That's wrong.
Man, you guys are. First of all, thank you guys for commenting and being a part of this. This is great. I'm having a hard time keeping up with it. Make sure you check out Rick's Flicks and the Pew 2 for additional tips. Don't miss out on any experts. I totally agree, Kevin B. Rick's Flicks, great stuff. The Pew 2, I haven't seen too much, but I hear great things. What I have seen has been great. Listen, I'm not an exclusive guy to no, just me. No, go. Find people, watch their stuff, and learn. I don't know everything. And these guys, the more you do it, the more you know. So absolutely do that. Donna, Amtrak from Pennsylvania.
Oh, wow.
See, I think that'd be fun. It may be long, but I think that'd be fun.
Have you ever been on Amtrak for that long? Did you ever take a train trip?
I've never been on a train. Hogwarts Express. That's the only train I've been on. Well, the one at Disney that goes around the park, too.
I took the train from West Palm Beach to Washington, D.C. That was a long trip. But
how long?
Long. Like we left in the morning and got there the next day. So overnight on a train. And that was kind of brutal for me. The motion did not sit well with me.
Right.
But I think a shorter trip wouldn't be so bad.
All right. Well.
I'm not saying we're ever going to take a train from Oregon to Florida.
No, we're not doing that.
No.
No.
No is the answer. No. But no. Thank you for playing. No.
We are actually going to have to wrap up here in just a few minutes. We just have so much to do. I know you have a lot of school.
Gosh,
Carla's a full-time student. We still have to pack and all of these things. But we'll finish up with a few more comments, and we'll even do a giveaway. We'll give a shirt away if somebody wants a shirt.
Yeah.
We'll just pick a not giving one to Alex though.
No.
I've already given him one.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people have gotten them, so we'll get. Kevin B, you're getting a shirt today. He's a new subscriber. I'll give you a shirt. So Kevin B, here's what I need you to do. Send me a mailing address to Marcus. If you'd put this email address to atuostaff@gmail.com. Kevin, if you'd like a shirt, I just need to know what size. It's just an All Things Universal shirt. They come in blue, white, or black. Send me the size and a mailing address to that address, and I will happily send you an All Things Universal shirt, and I appreciate that very much. So Kevin's, he said he's a new subscriber and stuff. See, man, subscribing pays off.
That's awesome.
Right? Adam Cordell, it just depends. You'll see the lines for the water taxi when you exit the parks. Yeah, to tell how busy they are. I've been on the water taxi. We stayed at Sapphire last trip and absolutely loved it. It is a wonderful, the water taxi is tremendous. I agree. Here we go. You can also take the also walk to City Walk from Cabana Bay. It's not a bad walk if you stick to the path. That's true. Security in the taxi line. Queen telling Knight, I think the hotel is $4,800 for 2 nights for 2 people.
2 nights? What?
That's insane.
Oh my gosh.
But I mean, even like the Polynesian or the Grand Floridian, even in a non-peak time, $600-700. It's insane.
I know, that is a lot.
Adam, we've taken a bus back to Portofino before because the water taxis were so backed up. Yeah, we've a lot of times we'll walk because we usually stay at Royal Pacific, and if we're walking in and we see the long lines at City Walk, we'll just go take the walking path. Todd, I believe the prices will go up, but spreading people between 3 parks is a win for everybody. Absolutely correct. Valerie C. says, telling Donna, I love Amtrak. I took it to Orlando from Boston last year. Got in a sleep. See, that sounds great.
Yeah.
I think that'd be. Mark, have you ever been on a train, like long term?
No, I have not.
We didn't have a sleeper car though, because I went with it was a school trip, so that's probably another reason why.
Yeah.
I mean, if we did it right and had a sleeper car, yeah, maybe.
Well, think about it. I mean,
me to sleep. That's fantastic.
I'm assuming they have Wi-Fi and stuff like that.
Some of them do.
Okay, all right.
So.
Well, I would, yeah.
That'd
I
be
think
really
that'd be
cool.
great. And I also have never gone to Vegas, never have gone outside of the U.S. before. I thought you said never gone outside of us. But I was begging Mama to go to Texas to meet the rest of my family, not going to Mexico until things calm down over there. Sure.
No doubt.
You bet. Queen, the issue with Disney is that they know there are people coming for a once-in-a-lifetime trip, and they'll pay anything for it. If not, step aside. There's someone else willing to do so.
Yep.
It's true. It's true. Santa, water taxi is the way to go. Last 2 trips, we stayed at Aventura and took the water taxis exclusively. Yeah, that's the way to do it. I mean,
love it.
That's a great trip right there. Because Aventura is about, depending on when you go, a little over $100-150. It's a nice resort. You come down. It's an easy resort to manage, or hotel, because it's not huge.
Oh, yeah.
You come down, you walk across the street to Sapphire, get on the water taxi, boom. It's a great trip.
It is fantastic.
James Wald, honestly, Disney should have sent folks over to the Wizarding World to learn how to make an immersive experience. So happy Disney did not get the rights to the Wizarding World.
Yep.
Me too. They wanted too much control. Good move on, because she pitched it to them first.
Yes.
So that, yeah. So excited you're coming. So are we, Queen. We are getting to the point where we can't wait to get down there. It is bittersweet for sure, but we are excited. Thank you, Santa. Appreciate that. 22 hours from Pennsylvania. Ooh, that's long. That's a long trip.
That is a long trip.
All right, Kevin B., let's go. Don't forget to send me your mailing address so I can get a shirt to you and what size and what color you want. James Wald, it was fun live stream. Thanks for the morning smiles. You got it, James. Thanks for being a part of this. Thanks for watching. Exciting stuff, guys. Keep us posted on the moving process. We'll do. They're nice shirts. I ordered my son and myself. Thanks, Santa. That's right. He sent me a picture.
How
Remember I showed
sweet.
you the picture
Yeah.
that he sent? They're right there, I think, on the bridge in front of the globe.
Yep.
Kevin, I'd love a shirt. I would definitely wear it. You got it. I'll take it to the parks. You got it, man. For
Sweet.
sure. Night Disney, where we make you have debt and a water bottle is worth the price of a kidney. I think it's 1 night, 2 days at the Cruiser Hotel. That's so expensive.
Wow.
We stayed at Cabana Bay this past September. Queen, you can also bring your car for a cost on some of the trains. Interesting. So you can take your car on a train.
Yes.
I'm not riding a train from Oregon to Florida.
No. I'm just remembering because, yeah, you just reminded me. That's how my aunt used to come down sometimes. They had their car in tow.
Yeah.
I just can't remember the name of it.
I don't
but
know.
Yeah.
Yolanda Guerrero says something that is brilliant, and I think a lot of people do it and should do it. If you live in the area and you don't want to pay to park, take an Uber to Hard Rock
And then walk.
and get on the walking path, because the walking path is very
Perfect.
short.
Yeah.
And I have a video of the walking path.
Yeah, you sure
with
do.
really good music on it,
Yeah.
by the way. Just saying.
Oh my gosh.
Meals are also included on a sleeper ticket. Okay. Kevin, I went ahead and sent that email. Thank you so. You got it, Kevin. Hey, thank you, my man, for being a part of what we do, and everything. Marcus, I want to take a minute. Alex, thanks for being here, bro.
Thanks,
And Alex, I'll probably shoot you a text later today, let you know kind of our updates and what our plans are when we're going to be in town. And if you guys, last thing, man, go subscribe to Prince of Macedon Vlogs. It's just
Yes.
fun stuff. But even when he does like a toy review, it's funny. It's just funny. It's good. Alex is great. You need to go be a part of that. Thank you, Knight. Good luck on the movie. Says maybe it can be. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. We can now be
Auto
at
train.
Universal all the time. Thank you, Donna, and all of you guys for
That's it.
the information. Marcus, I want to thank you so very much for. This will be the last live stream you produce, at least from here.
Yep.
Until you're in Florida.
But we certainly do appreciate you.
Like,
And all the just the hard work you do, sacrificing a Saturday
Yes.
morning to do this for us. We appreciate that. And I guess that's it. So with the move coming up, I'm still trying to do daily videos. I don't know that you're going to get weekly videos with everything going on.
right.
You may not. But for sure you'll get daily videos of just, things happening in the parks, and then we'll just see how it goes. But once we get situated in Florida, we'll pick things back up and stay in touch with you guys. And we appreciate that. Oh, Miss Sugar Cookie, come on. She says, hi, everyone. Hello, Miss Sugar Cookie.
Hello.
Here's the announcement you missed. We are moving to Florida. That's what it is. We are moving down to Palm Beach Gardens, and we will be there in about 3 weeks. And so
Aw.
that's the announcement. But
Donna.
thanks for signing on late. Go back and watch this. It's only about an hour long. Some good stuff, and you can put comments, and I'll be checking and seeing. And you know what? None of you answered if you liked the quizzes that I put on there. Not
Oh,
one
yeah,
person
that's
said
right.
that. So you know what?
Oh my gosh.
I'll put a quiz up there today. I'll put a new quiz up there. And in the comments section, if you're on the live stream or watching, let me know if you like the quiz. And remember, go to the home page, click on community. It'll take you right to all the quizzes. Right, Marcus?
I don't know.
Uh-huh. See? Got it.
They-
Okay.
They just pop up in my YouTube feed, so.
All right. Thanks, Miss Sugar Cookie. Thanks for joining us here late, but we are signing off now. But feel free to go back and check it out. God bless you guys. As always, remember to go do something for somebody else today. Be better today than you were yesterday. And do something amazing for somebody else. Consider someone else better than you.
Yes.
Do
Yes.
something for them. Don't expect anything in return. Watch what happens in your life. And we will see you from Florida.